Today we've got Dylan in for a mock test. This is his very first mock test with me. Dylan, can you tell him how many hours you've had with me?
12?
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah?
Yeah, 12.
He's had 12 hours with me, but he's had a lot of practice with his dad. So he's a really good driver, so you should see a really good drive today, hopefully. Have you any questions, Dylan, before we start?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Would you like me to tell you a little bit about the driving test?
Yeah, please.
You're going to be out for 38 to 40 minutes depending on traffic. You're going to take in various traffic and road conditions. One manoeuvre, you practice with your trainer, possibly the control stop. And you will be driving independently by way of sat-nav signs for approximately 20 minutes. Do you understand that? We're going to do sat-nav today. I've got one question before we start. Can you tell me how you would check your side lights and headlights work before starting a journey?
I'd turn them on and I'd get out and look around the car and check them.
Good. Throughout the drive, I'd like you to follow the road ahead at all times unless you're directed by signs and markings, or I'll ask you to turn, which I will do some good time. Do you understand that?
Yep.
Right, okay then. We're going to do the beer park. So just drive out the left or right and reverse back to beer of your choice. Thank you. Drive on when you're ready and just turn right out of here. Dylan's off to an excellent start. There's no faults recorded here. The speed is excellent, the accuracy is excellent, the observations is really good. So this is a pass with no faults recorded. So well done, Dylan, because it's quite nerve-wracking doing this right at the start. And we're going to follow the sat-nav. First minor fault for Dylan. When he emerges left out of this junction, his back wheels go over the curb. The reason he's done this is as he's approached the junction, he's steered into it on approach. He should pull up parallel to it when it's a right angle corner. Just remember your back wheels take a shorter route than the front wheels. At the end of the road, turn right, and then sat-nav should kick in after that. It looks like Dylan signalled too early because of this side road to the right, but he signalled about a car length before this junction, so I've not really marked this at all. It looks deceiving on video. It looks like it's about 3 or 4 car lengths back, but it's a car length before the junction. There's nothing there, so I've not marked it. Can you see that okay?
Yes.
You will arrive at your destination at 9:55 a.m.
Could you show me how how you'd open and close your window?
Yep.
Could you pull up in a convenient place on the left, please? Thank you. Driving when you feel ready. Driver errors number 2 and 3 for Dylan. The first one is this junction on the right. In the video, looks like about 10 metres away, but it's only about 4 metres away. He's a bit close to the junction. So remember, Dylan, you kind of park within 2.5 car lengths from a junction, 10 metres. Second minor fault is for not looking over the right shoulder. Had there been somebody in his blind spot, then it would have been a serious fault straight away.
At the end of the road, turn right, A690. Turn right.
To the white car, but leave enough room to move off about the car length. Thank you. And you just drive on when you feel ready. Minor fault number 4 for Dylan. Again, he fails to look over his right shoulder. If he misses this one more time, then he is toast.
After 350 yards, cross the roundabout and take the second exit, A690, Neville's Crossbank.
Dylan's mirror work is very impressive. His speed on approach to the roundabout is really good. He looks early, sees it's clean, drives straight onto the roundabout. This is excellent technique from Dylan. Lots of learners just approach roundabouts far too fast. Can you pull up a convenient place on the left? It's just great to start. Thank you. You just drive on when you feel ready. Dirty Dylan. He doesn't look over his right shoulder for the 3rd time. This is the first thing I taught him when I first met him. So it's an habitual fault. It's the 3rd time, so it now becomes a serious fault. So this is his first serious fault for moving off safely.
left, A167, Newcastle Road. Turn left.
Again, nice safe mirror work from Dylan. He spots the traffic lights well ahead and checks his mirrors and he sees them change and he just rolls up for a lovely smooth stop. Again, very good driving skills from Dylan.
After 400 yards, go right on the roundabout and take the fourth exit, A691, Southfield Way.
Good safe mirror work from Dylan. Again, he's asked to turn right. He's looking in the mirror straight away, sees the car behind, and as soon as it opens up, splits into two lanes, he gets that signal on and straight to the right lane. This is all good stuff from Dylan. Driver fault number 5 from Dylan. He misses a good chance to go at this roundabout for some strange reason. If you look at him, he's either looking at the sat-nav or looking over to the left. He should have been looking to the right and driving straight onto the roundabout. So driver fault number 5 for undue hesitation. When turning right at around about 3rd, 4th or 5th exit or whatever, the timing of the mirror signal manoeuvre when leaving the roundabout is very important, and Dylan times this to perfection. So this is nice work from Dylan.
A691, Southfield Way. After 300 yards, cross the roundabout and take the second exit. Cross the roundabout and take the second exit. After 300 yards, go left on the roundabout and take the first exit, B6532. Go left on the roundabout and take the first exit. After 300 yards, cross the roundabout and take the third exit, Durham Road.
Need the right lane for this one.
Cross the roundabout and take the third exit. After 200 yards, go right on the roundabout and take the third exit, Finkel Road. right on the roundabout and take the third exit.
Driving skills wise, this is the best I've seen on a mock test for a long time. His skills is really good, really smooth on approach, reading the road ahead, mirror work's really impressive. It is really good stuff, this.
After 300 yards, turn right, Beck Road, then turn left. Turn right, then turn left. Turn left, Car House Drive, then take the second left. After 100 yards, turn left, Alnwick Road. Turn left.
Good work from Dylan again. He spots the meeting situations well ahead.
Turn left, Pit Lane, then cross the roundabout and take the second exit.
It's your lucky day today, Dylan. I was looking forward to seeing how you would deal with this cyclist up ahead, but he suddenly pedals across the other side of the road.
The second exit, then turn left. Turn left, Abbey Road, then cross the roundabout and take the second exit. Cross the roundabout and take the second exit, then you have reached your destination.
Minor error number 6 for Dylan. You can see this roundabout that it's clear to go, and you just roll up and do a roll in first gear and then go without stopping. You have to be careful because there was a car close behind and they're anticipating you driving onto the roundabout. So if you can see it's clear nice and early, just go.
Reached your destination, Abbey Road.
I'll direct you back from here.
Right.
Can you put in a convenient place on the left? Dylan does really well here. I've asked him to pull up on the left, and you've got junctions to your right and bus stops to the left and right. So he drives past both the bus stops and pulls up on the left. I have seen pupils just plonk the car in a bus stop and fail. And if you pull opposite the bus stop on this particular road, you normally get a minor error. Thank you. Drive when you feel ready. 7th minor error for, I know he doesn't look over his shoulder again, but anyway. 7th minor error for Dylan. We're blocking the road here. I've asked him to pull up and there's a car behind. And the car behind can't get past because of oncoming traffic. So Dylan decides to move off, but he should have signalled his intentions to move off. So minor fault for moving off safely. At the roundabout, turn right. It's the 3rd exit. Turn left. Dylan realises he's on a national speed limit road and he makes good progress along here. So on your driving test, you should be looking at about 50 miles per hour because it's a lovely straight road. Whatever you do on your test, if you have this type of road, don't come along here and drive like 30 miles an hour, or the examiner will give you a serious fault for driving at an appropriate speed. So remember, the driving examiners are looking for a business-like drive, making good progress when it's safe to do so. At the roundabout, follow the road ahead. It's the 1st exit. Follow the road ahead, it's the 3rd exit. Driver fault number 8 for Dylan. He has the choice of lanes to go straight ahead at this roundabout. He picks the left lane, which is great. He uses the middle mirror a couple of times on approach, but the most important mirror is the left-hand door mirror. He needs to watch for buses, taxis, motorbikes, cars coming down the bus lane. So the left door mirror is the most important one. Most pupils here do not check mirrors at all and receive a serious fault. Good job you're not at the front, isn't it?
Yeah. I watched the car in front. I saw them move and I was like, haha.
Make sure you look at the right hand side, not the left, unless you're going straight ahead.
I was having a bit of a stinger.
At the roundabout, follow the road ahead. Take the next main road off to the left. It's the third left. This is the first sponge, but that car's just turned. Close together, take the second one to the left, that being your first. And then take the second road to the right, that one's the first one, we want the next one. Can you drive it forward into a bay? On the left or right hand side? It's not part of the test.
Alright.
Don't worry if it's over the white lines. Rest your feet. Right, how do you think you've done?
I think I failed on that roundabout outside the university.
Why? What did you do? Well, first of all, I'd like to say it. That was a very impressive drive.
Thank you.
Do you think you passed or failed?
I think I failed because of that roundabout outside Durham University, the Durham Hospital.
What happened with the hospital? Tell me what happened.
I was checking my mirrors,
Mm-hmm.
and then I looked at the sign, saw the third exit was like chalked off, and I was like, oh, it must be just 2 lanes. But then I realised I've done this roundabout 100 times, and it's always the inside lane, and then you turn off.
I didn't understand a word of that. Let's see that
No.
again.
Basically, I was too caught up looking at other things, and I second guessed myself.
Right, well, there was one roundabout where you would turn right if it's the Snippers Gate round. I think it's not, is it the Snippers Gate one? So there was you looked to the right and you couldn't go, and then you looked over this way for a few. Roundabout you've done on that test route was absolutely perfect.
Okay, it's fine.
It was good.
I thought I'd done the wrong lane, that's why I was panicking.
You've got one serious fault. Can you think what it's for?
Not checking my mirrors enough, I guess.
Oh, your mirror work was very, very impressive. Really good mirror work. I really enjoyed that. It was a really good drive,
Thank
right?
you.
Apart from, you know when you pull off from the side of the road,
Mm-hmm.
can you tell me where you look? Where have you got to look?
All around, yeah.
Go into a bit more detail by your...
Yeah.
Oh!
Oh
what was
no!
that? What did you do there?
I looked over my shoulder.
Oh, how many times did you look over your shoulder?
Not once.
You should be hung, drawn and quartered for that. That should have been the first time past that. Yeah, you never check your blind spot once.
Yeah.
Not once. A really good drive. And if any learners are watching this is the standard you need to pass the test. Thanks to his dad, of course. But this was a really, really good drive. Very impressed indeed. But unfortunately, he wouldn't move off safely. There could have been a car there could have been a cyclist, but he just kept repeating it all the time. He's very lucky today, but on another scenario, another day, there'll be something there. Have any questions before I turn that off?
No questions.
What a plonker.